You know, it's funny. You Twilight haters are all the same. It's always, there's no plot. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. See, it's kind of ridiculous, you lost two friends over it. I will say that. And I don't know whose fault it is. You could have come to an agreement with them and told them, it was just a fucking rant about it, that they shouldn't take it so offensive. But, obviously they did, or I don't know. Anyway, as to the J.K. Rowling thing, I attempted to read Harry Potter. There was nothing interesting about it. The only interesting thing fucking about Harry Potter that J.K. Rowling wrote was the whole, how do I put it? The movies. That was the only good thing that came from J.K. Rowling. And she has no substance. I'm telling you, just none at all. You can't even get through a book without falling asleep, which I read the first book and I fell asleep a million times trying to get through the first chapter. And Harry Potter being realistic. He's about as realistic as Mickey Mouse. That would be a good one. He's about as realistic as Mickey Mouse. Because there's no way you can. If you related to Harry Potter, I'm very sorry for you. I mean, I don't get how you could. Or do you have a magic wand? Are you a wizard? That would be fucking awesome if you were. Right, Chris?
Yes.
Don't you wish you were a wizard? I wish I was. No, actually, I wish I was a vampire.
I wish I was a shiny vampire with a
Sparkly
a
vampire with the
star.
silver Volvo.
Thank you.
And, here. I'm gonna ruin Breaking Dawn for you. Well, let's see. At the beginning, they get married. She gets pregnant on their trip to Esme Island, I think, or Isley. I can't remember the name of the island because I was reading that at like 2 o'clock in the morning. But she gets pregnant on the island. She has the baby. She gets turned into a vampire. The baby is half vampire, half human. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
BTW. Ha 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 ha. That you lost two friends over this video. Ha 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 ha. That's what you get.
It wasn't the video. It was the rant he put on Facebook.
Oh, okay. Well, over the rant on Facebook. So ha ha ha. That's what you get.
And as for there being no plot, and like, well, actually, I can't say much on the plot, but it's not just because she thought he was hot and it was her scent that drove him into him. If you would actually read the book, which, I highly doubt you did, if you actually read it, it said that he felt protective over Bella. It wasn't just her scent. Now, try going to read it again, and you'll see that it was because he felt protective over her, and that she had um, an instant connection with him. And I agree with you. There's barely any realistic things to it. But isn't the point of a book, well, book slash movie? How many movies have you seen that actually has fucking, that's actually realistic? Like, I'll name a bunch of chick flicks. Maid of Honor, that's not realistic. Realistic, okay? Fucking people don't wait 20, 30 years to find out that, they're actually in love. Just no, that's not how it happens. And there are people who do fall in love instantly. I mean, me and my ex fell in love with each other. It was like first love or love at first sight. Well, not even first sight. It was the first time we even talked to each other. We fell in love with each other. And go ahead, say something about that. I really don't care. And along with my other ex, which it's not true deep love, but we fell in love. It There's nothing to it. And I don't care if y'all talk shit about this, but y'all fucking Twilight haters are getting on my nerves. Okay? If you don't like a movie, you don't have to start an anti-Twilight channel or fucking say how much Twilight sucks. Don't watch it. Don't read it. Get get the fuck over yourselves and actually do something with your life besides bitch about Twilight. Okay? It's ridiculous. It's getting on my nerves. Okay? I've gone through fucking a whole bunch of people who have, oh, I hate Twilight. Oh, I hate Twilight. You don't like it, don't watch it, don't read it. Get the fuck over yourselves. It's so fucking stupid. Okay? Okay, my rant's over. Anything you want to say? Hey, you want to say anything?
Okay, for whoever disses
Uh,
Twilight.
It's that dude. If we're leaving off his rant.
Oh, okay. Dude who's think we're leaving this on? Okay, stop being such a faggot and a loser with no friends that you have to diss a really good movie. I mean, yeah, I would actually rather read Twilight more than fucking Harry Potter.
I kept falling asleep during that book. That book sucks
I've
so fucking
I've
bad.
read almost every one, and it took me over 4 years to read them because I kept falling asleep every time because the book isn't interesting. Twilight, yes, it's very interesting. I read like 300 pages in one night. I mean, that book isn't hard to read. It relates to certain things that we know about. Oh wow, wizards, we know they can't be real. Vampires, yeah, they can be real in some
There are
ways.
certain people who actually, there are things such as you can make vampire teeth. They don't actually drink blood, but there are vampires out there. Not real, oh my god, I'm gonna suck your blood, I can't go out into the sun. But there are vampires out there who are like, how do I explain it? Tim's a vampire. Your boyfriend, Tim, he's a vampire. He told me he was a vampire first night I met him. Don't roll your eyes. But there are people who are actual vampires. It's the truth.
I mean, and there are werewolves out there in the world.
There aren't people who are werewolves. There are werewolves that are like actual werewolves, yes.
But there's not people. Well, there may be people who can turn into werewolves. You never know.
I don't believe that for one
That
second.
I don't know.
Okay, well, I'm ending this video because.
It's
Oh, wait,
alright.
no, no, hold on. I do have one more thing. It took me. What? I stopped reading after the second chapter of Harry Potter, but it took me less than a week to finish Twilight, New Moon, Eclipse, and Breaking Dawn. Best books of my life. Okay, anyway, I'm ending this now. Goodbye.